In the secluded chamber of whispers, where the walls were lined with the ancient scrolls of law and lore, the Council of Immortals convened. The air was thick with the scent of ink and aged paper, each breath a reminder of the centuries that had passed under the vigilant watch of the council. Tyriel and Siaran, standing side by side, awaited the return of the elders, the outcome of their deliberations a heavy cloak around their shoulders. Elder Marin re-entered the chamber first, his steps echoing ominously. Following him were Elder Leora, known for her keen strategy, and Elder Thane, whose loyalty to tradition often clashed with the more progressive views of his peers. "Elders, I beseech you to consider the changing times," Elder Leora began, her voice a smooth contrast to the gruffness of Elder Thane. Tyriel's actions, though bold, were not without merit. The protection of our realm must adapt to new threats. Elder Thane harumphed, his voice gravelly with age. "Adapt? By forsaking our laws? The boy has shown disregard for our ways. His conviction should not be mistaken for valor." Elder Marin raised a hand, silencing the brewing storm. "We must balance our traditions with the necessity of survival. Tyriel has always been a protector of our realm. His intentions warrant consideration." As the debate ensued, Tyriel felt Siaran's hand tighten around his. Her presence, a steady pulse of support, reminded him of the stakes at hand. Not just his life, but the future of their people. Elder Nissa, the youngest and most enigmatic of the council, spoke next. Her voice was calm, carrying a weight that belied her years. "Let us not forget that Tyriel has stood before us, not as a traitor, but as a guardian. His actions, though drastic, speak of his commitment. We must deliberate, with as much wisdom as we seek justice." The room fell silent, the elders contemplating her words. The political undercurrents of the council were laid bare in this moment, each elder representing a faction within the immortal realm, a balance of power that Tyriel had inadvertently shaken. Elder Thane, not yet swayed, added gruffly, "Commitment cannot be an excuse for anarchy. We must uphold the laws, or we risk everything we stand for." Elder Leora leaned forward, her eyes sharp. "And what do we stand for, Thane, if not the protection of our realm? We must evolve or face extinction. Tyriel's actions may be the catalyst we need." As the debate raged on, Tyriel's gaze met Siaran's, her eyes a mirror of the storm inside him. In the heart of the council's chamber, amidst the clash of ideologies, they found a silent vow, a promise to each other and their people. Finally, Elder Marin called for order. "We shall put this to a vote. The fate of Tyriel will not only decide his future, but perhaps the direction of our council." One by one, the elders cast their votes, the sound of each verdict falling like a stone in the quiet of the chamber. Tyriel's fate was being sealed, not with swords, but with the words of those who had guided their kind through the ages. As the final vote was cast, Tyriel and Siaran braced for the outcome, their future and that of the immortal realm hanging in the balance.